Hello YouTube. My name is Rudy Davis. That's my real name. I got nothing to hide, so I'm just going to talk. I'm a very plain-spoken individual. I'm going to use my real name. I'm going to tell you I live in Texas. I'm going to put my views out there. The reason I'm doing this, let me just state the reason I'm doing this. For the last 2 months, I've been watching various people on YouTube put out their views on various issues. I know there's a lot of craziness out there. There's a lot of kooks. But there's a lot of people that I admire as well. There's a lot of people that when I see them putting their views on YouTube, I just have to admire and salute that. That's an awesome thing they're doing to get the word out on what they believe. And I share a lot of common beliefs with these people. There's some videos that I've watched on YouTube that are just downright inspiring. I mean, I'm inspired when I watch these videos. So this is my effort to get off my butt and to do something more than just watch the world go round and round. And, hopefully I'll learn a little bit. I'll put my views out there. I know there's a lot of craziness out there, and maybe people want to put comments about me and use 4-letter words and all the stuff they do. That's okay. I mean, I'll just delete that crap and move on. But, I'm going to be talking about potentially controversial issues. I've got a job, and there may be some people at my work that watch this, and it's okay if they do. I'm not going to say anything I'm not going to say anything on this video that I wouldn't be afraid to say to anybody's face. As far as, you look at the world and you look where it's going, and, I've lived in this country my whole life. I'm over 40 years old, and I've enjoyed the fruits of this country. I understand some of the founding, the principles that this country was built upon. Hard work, liberty, freedom, the respect for the individual. And government doesn't infringe, upon the rights of the individual, the Constitution of the United States. It saddens me sometimes when I see where our country's going and we're moving towards socialism, where the government is nationalizing the banks, they're nationalizing the homes. We're moving faster than you can imagine towards socialism, and I'm just not going to sit down and just do nothing anymore. I'm going to try to do something. I don't know. I know YouTube video is very limited, but it's something, right? And maybe I'll learn something out of it. Maybe somebody will put a comment or I'll respond to a video that I watch, and we'll get the word out. But if nothing else, when I go to sleep at night, I'm going to say I tried to do something to put views out there that I feel very strongly about and I hold dear, and I don't want to see lost. And so as far as what I do consider important, let's just start with two of them. The first one being the Second Amendment, and the second one being the belief in God. So when Barack Obama was running for president, he stated, "Country folks cling to guns and religion." And that's kind of said in a derogatory statement, and I could get offended if I wanted to, but he actually called it right. I do cling to guns and religion. I am a country folk. I'm a Texas boy, and I love my firearms, and I have a strong belief in God. So if he wants to say it in a derogatory fashion, as if we're a little bit backwards or a little bit slower than others, that's okay. There's a lot worse things he could have said. But I should state I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I consider myself an independent. I'm not affiliated with any religious organization. I'm not a Baptist, Church of God, Assembly of God, Jehovah's Witness, Lutheran, Methodist, Catholic. I'm not any of those. But I do have a strong belief in God. Also, I've got a website. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but the website that I put together, I tried to write a little bit and explain some things that intelligent design is another thing about how you can use your logic, your reason to come to a conclusion that evolution cannot account for everything that we see today. And I try to go into that in great detail. My website, I'm going to put it somewhere on this YouTube video. Hopefully you can click on it. If you're just watching the video, it's www.rudy, R-U-D-Y, Aaron, A-A-R-O-N, Davis, D-A-V-I-S.com. So you can stop by and leave a note in the guest book if you like. And in regards to the Second Amendment, I just say that that's a right that we as an American citizenry have to hold dear. I mean, we cannot let the government confiscate our firearms. They've already done it in Britain. They've already done it in Australia. They've already done it in other parts of the world. And once you disarm the citizenry of a country, nothing but bad things are going to happen. I mean, you know, I've heard the liberal Hollywood movie stars and you know, these politicians, and they're all surrounded by bodyguards. They're all surrounded by highly paid bodyguards with high-powered firearms, right? Which is the height of hypocrisy, that they're talking about disarming you and me as regular citizens of this country when they're surrounded by people that are highly paid, you know, highly paid with high-powered firearms. That is just the height of hypocrisy. So the right to own a firearm, to protect your person, your family, your property, that is a right that we have to hold dear. We have to hold that, and we have to fight for it. I mean, our forefathers fought for all the freedoms that we enjoyed in this country growing up. And if it's our time to come to fight, then by God, we'll have to fight. And if there ever was a time that you have to draw a line in the sand that says, you know, government, you're infringing on the individual way too much, if ever there is a point where we have to, you know, rise up as a people and say, hey, that's just enough is enough, is when they try to take our firearms. I mean, we could argue that it's even before that, but that dang sure is a point where enough is enough. I mean, I could go into that further, but you know, I love my country. I'm proud of the fact that America is a melting pot. We have people from all over the world that come here that pursue the right to happiness, to have freedom, to have liberty, to speak what's on their mind, to say it in a fashion where they don't have to worry about jackbooted thugs kicking down their door. They don't have to worry about what's going to happen to them if they speak what's on their mind. In the country that I grew up in, you could speak what's in your mind. You could say it openly, and it didn't matter. You know, you didn't have to worry about, you know, people talking and communicating about what's good for America. And I want it to stay that way. I want us to stay with the fact that we have our firearms and we can protect ourselves and we can speak openly about issues. And we all have a variety of opinions, and that's great, and that's fine, and that's what makes this country great. But let's hold on dear to our firearms. Let's not give them up. And it's not a hunting thing. It's not we're in a modern society. We don't live like we did back when our forefathers, and you know, we don't need. If ever there was a time that we need to protect ourselves and our property and our family, it's now. And you know, so my first video. This is my very first video. Hopefully, I'll figure out how to upload it to YouTube. I'm going to make some more. Please, if you want to visit my website, feel free to do so. But I feel very passionate about the Second Amendment, and I just want to raise consciousness on that. And if nothing else, I can say, you know, I made my view public. I posted it out on the internet, and if you know, for all those who went before me, and for all those who have fought the fight, and I'm just now, you know, coming onto YouTube. I salute you. I salute you for everything you've done, and we gotta continue to fight. And if you know, we cannot let our government disarm us as a citizenry. So anyway, I could speak more about intelligent design and other things that I believe, but I think I'm limited. There we go. All right. Looks like I'm limited to 10 minutes, and that was my egg timer saying that I got to shut up. So anyway, God bless you all, and hopefully I'll figure out how to upload this video, and y'all take care.